Good morning and welcome to Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment. Of course, I'm Mary Ellen, and you can always find me. Just Google Ask Mary Ellen or go to my website at askmaryellen.com. You'll find tons of blogs, lots of inspiration, and ways to get any of my books that I've written throughout the years. On Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment, I always do an inspirational story just for you, so you can learn from it. Maybe share it with your children, or if you're a teacher, share it with the students that come into your class. Well, today's miracle moment story has to do with asking God questions. And I don't know about you as you go through your life, but I have always, until my adult life anyway, I've always asked God why. And I asked him all these questions. And of course, I even tested him one time. I think I buried a little toy car, and I told my father, I said, well, I'm going to see if there's a God. And he goes, well, what did you do? And I said, well, I buried my little toy car. And of course, I guess my father went out there, found it, dug it up. So in the morning, when the car was gone, I was like, yes, there is a God. And of course, as an adult, I do know there is a God. Anyway, all of my inspirational stories begin once upon a time. So let's go with this particular story is about questioning God. Once upon a time, there was a human. And like all humans, he asked God many questions. Don't we all? And we are going to use the pronoun he for this particular story. First, he asked God to take away his pain. God said, no, it is not for me to take away your pain. Pain is there for you to learn from and give up. He thought about it and he goes, okay. Then he asked God to make his handicapped child whole. God said, no, her spirit is whole. Her body is temporary. And when she's with me, she will be whole both physically and spiritually once again. Her spirit is whole. She's already whole. Next, he asked God for some patience. God said, no. Patience is a byproduct of you going through your troubles and tribulations. It isn't granted, it is earned. As you go through your trials and tribulations, you will learn patience. And that's why I put you through these trials and tribulations, to give you patience and to make you stronger. Next, he asked God to give him happiness. God said, no, I give you blessings. Happiness is yours to choose at any given moment through any given day. He said, okay, I can understand that. Next, he asked God to spare him from any suffering. God said, no. Suffering draws you apart from your worldly cares and brings you closer to me. Suffering gives you faith in me, brings you closer to me, and takes you out of all that worldly stuff. Next, he asked God to make his spirit grow. God said, no, you must work on growing your own spirit, and I will prune you and make you fruitful. You must read my word every day. You must surrender yourself to God's word to grow your spirit. And he goes, okay, I can do that. Then he asked God for all things that he might enjoy life. And God said, no, I gave you life that you might enjoy all things. Now, lastly, he asked God to help him love others just as much as God loved him. God said, yes, finally, you have the idea that I can give you. I can give you tons and tons of love so you can shower it upon others. You know, I think that's such a wonderful story because so many times throughout my life, when I was a child, I would ask God, God, why? Why me? Why do my parents fight all the time? Why I can't have anyone spend the night because I don't know when my mom's going to start fighting? Why, God, why doesn't she like me? Why doesn't she love me? And talking about my mother, it was always why do I have to go through all these illnesses? Until I finally realized He was molding me and shaping me through all that I went through to become the strong, inspirational light that I can be for all of you. So when you ask God a question, don't ask Him a question. Quit seeking God and begin surrendering yourself to God's Word. Every moment of every day, surrender yourself to His Word. You can read inspirational books. I have 3 out there, and I will tell you right now, I didn't write them. God said them to me, and I simply was the venue to put them on paper. Go to askmaryellen.com, read any of my blogs. Please stay connected with me on social media to see my truths of the day that I post every single day and the many reels that I have out there that are truly inspirational. Thank you so much for being here with me. And until Monday, when I will be on with Miracles with Mary Ellen, with the miracle of letting go. Thank you so much and have fun this weekend. Bye-bye.